Ludwig von Koopa is the oldest of the Koopalings, the group of 7 siblings who help Bowser in his fight against Mario. Ludwig is also their self-proclaimed leader. Ludwig is a conceited show-off that's about all we know about his personality. His most notable traits are his large, wild blue hair, his overbite on the upper snout, and his eyebrows that are kept at a peculiar angle, conferring a serious, mature look. He was named after composer Ludwig van Beethoven. Today, we will be looking at the evolution of Ludwig von Koopa. If you guys do enjoy this video, please like and subscribe because it really helps the channel, and let's get started. In Super Mario Bros. 3, Ludwig is the boss of Pipeland. He steals the blue magic wand of Pipeland's king, whom he returns into a Piranha Plant or Yoshi in the original and Super Mario All-Star versions of the game. In battle, he is able to generate earthquakes that stun Mario after landing jumps. Furthermore, he attacks, generating magic blasts with his magic wand and retreats into his shell both after being hit by Mario and as a form of attack among the others, this being his unique trait in the game. This boss fight is pretty good considering the other boss battles in this game because they're relatively simple. His stun ability is really cool and unique, and it gives the player a new challenge, but it is still relatively simple compared to Ludwig's future battles. Ludwig was assigned to occupy the 4th castle of Dinosaur Island located in the Twin Bridges in Super Mario World. This is the only time in the Super Mario series where he is not the last Koopaling to be fought. During his battle with Mario, Ludwig utilizes a unique combat strategy, spitting fireballs, sliding around in his spiked shell, and occasionally making huge leaps. Mario or Luigi can stomp on him 3 times to defeat him. After defeating Ludwig, Mario destroys his castle by detonating explosive charges near the bottom of the building, sending it flying into a nearby hill, which is subsequently bandaged in the spot where it gets hit. The text that accompanies this suggests that he isolated himself to compose Koopa symphonies, at least until Mario showed up to ruin his work. However, this was added by localizers, as the original Japanese version uses uniform text for the defeat of all 7 Koopalings and does not even use individual names for them. This gives Ludwig a little more story, at least in the localized versions. The fight itself is really cool. Ludwig makes it a real challenge by hopping over you and then shooting fireballs as he lands, so you can't immediately stop him. Overall, this boss fight is a major improvement from Super Mario Bros. 3. Ludwig returns again in Super Mario Bros. Wii, now alongside Bowser Jr. His physical appearance remains relatively unchanged, though Ludwig's shell is now blue instead of green, and he is depicted with blue hair in-game. The fortress battle is a straight ground with a pit on both sides. When he sees Mario, he will look away and snicker. When battling him at this tower before reaching him, he conjures a blue fireball from his wand, which slowly homes into the players. After that, he jumps really high and flutter jumps above Mario. After landing, Ludwig then conjures up another homing fireball if he is not stomped on. When jumped on, Ludwig retreats back to his shell and spins it to the left and the right of the stage in an attempt to hit the players. When he is stomped on 3 times, he is defeated and retreats to his castle. The stage for the castle battle consists of 3 separate rising platforms, which Magic Koopa activated with his magic. The magic platforms rise up and down during the fight, and the sides move in unison while the middles do not. In the castle, unlike the tower battle, his fireballs no longer home in, but they instead split into 4 and it takes more time to cast them. He uses his flutter jump ability to get another section of the platform. Players can tell which platform he is going to land on due to his legs being visible on the screen, flutter jumping for a few seconds before landing. When Ludwig is hit, he slides around in his shell, but he will only slide on the platform he is on. When he is hit 2 times, he shoots out another 4 fireballs after he casts his first set of fireballs. When finally defeated, Ludwig falls off screen and Mario gets the key to World 8. These boss battles are super cool and they really challenge the player. This is a great battle to precede Bowser's final fight with Mario. Ludwig reappears in New Super Mario Bros. 2. He is the World 5 Castle boss. He once again looks away and snickers before battling Mario. In his battle, Ludwig uses his flutter jump ability to grab one of the 5 chains hanging from the ceiling to attack Mario with 3 blue fireballs, while Mario has to use 5 gray pipe cannons on the floor to blast himself against Ludwig fast enough. After that, Ludwig gets on the floor and gets dizzy. Then Mario can jump on his head. After stomping him once, he shoots out 4 fireballs. After 2 stomps, the chain Ludwig hangs on starts to swing, making it harder for Mario to hit him, but he still shoots 4 fireballs. After another stomp, Ludwig is defeated, leaving the key to World 6. This boss battle is a massive downgrade from the last fight. It's super easy and very bland overall, kind of like this entire game. Sorry Nintendo, it kind of had to be said. Ludwig makes his most recent appearance in New Super Mario Bros. U / New Super Luigi U. In his battle, he levitates in the air while making 2 clones of himself, and all 3 Ludwigs will blast fireballs at Mario before dropping onto the ground. If one of the clones is jumped on, it will simply disappear. When the fight starts off, after shooting their fireballs, the clones disappear before landing. After the first stomp, the clones do not disappear. After the second stomp, not only do all 3 Ludwigs shoot faster, but swap positions, though the real Ludwig still shoots 3 fireballs. After being stomped on 3 times, Ludwig falls out of the crow's nest and off screen, and his airship is destroyed by Mario. While this boss fight is a hefty improvement to the previous game's fight, I'd still say that Super Mario Bros. Wii is a better fight. Then again, it's good that Ludwig's fights have a good variety. Ludwig has his own personalized airship, with his face as the bow and his blue-colored shell at the top. The stern of his ship has a green color design similar to his former shell color from past appearances. This is a really cool addition that is very reminiscent of Super Mario Bros. 3, and I personally like it. And that's the end of Ludwig's journey as of now. He had his ups and downs with his boss fights, but not much is really known about his personality. Oh well, hopefully we'll get more backstory on Ludwig Von Koopa next time we see him. And if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.